HypnoFit, and today I'm going to be talking about why you feel that you are carrying too much weight when you're eating so healthily. This is something that we get a lot here when our clients first come to us here at HypnoFit is, why is it happening? I'm eating so much healthier now. Why haven't I lost weight? And take it from somebody who used to track everything every single day, and I did this for a decade. So for over a decade, probably more like 15 years, I went through a process of every single day. Now you might think this is obsessive, but I tell you what, it kept me on track. Every single day, writing down what I ate, how I exercise, and then weighing myself the next day. And so by doing this, I quickly understood exactly what foods had an impact on my weight. And so there's never any surprises. And so when people say, I don't understand it, I'm eating so healthy now, I'm not having junk food, and I'm still carrying all this extra excess weight. Why? It's just me, it's not fair. The fact is, this is the fact. Now, no matter what's going on with your hormones, no matter what's going on with having the obesity gene or anything else, the fact is that you are carrying extra weight because you are having more calories than you're burning every single day. That is the fact. That is the bottom line, is that you can still carry too much weight or more weight than you're actually comfortable with, because there's no such thing as too much weight, but more weight than you're comfortable with by eating healthily. You can still do that. So the number one culprit, of course, it always goes back to alcohol, of course. And so, many people are eating healthily during the day, and then they're having those 2, 3, 4 glasses of wine. And so that might be an extra 600 calories. It might be an extra day's calories just with those few glasses of wine that you have. We worked it out with one of my clients that the alcohol that she was drinking every single week, in terms of converting that to kilojoules, meant that she was eating 2 more days a week than she needed to in terms of calorie count. Of course, she's not going to lose weight. Now, the other thing that happens with alcohol is that when we drink alcohol, our body sees that as a toxic substance, and so its priority is to eliminate the toxic substance. And so any other food that's coming in is not getting treated the way it needs to, because the body's primary function is to get rid of the alcohol as opposed to dealing with other calories that are coming in the body. So that's number one, is alcohol. Number two is that even healthy food can be extremely fattening. And so that's why I keep away from nuts, because even though nuts are healthy and it's a healthy fat, not all nuts are, but most are, they are very, very high in calories. So, unless you've got the commitment to keeping them to a very low number. So in the past, what I used to do was count my nuts. So have a total of 16 almonds or 10 walnuts, on any one day, but that's it. If you eat a packet of nuts, there's thousands, literally thousands of calories. So no matter how healthy you think it is, you're putting way too many calories into your body. And it's the same with oils. So even though some oils are very healthy, immediately, the more that you ingest it, the more you are actually gaining weight. And so that's why when you are cooking, if you can use the spray, so the olive oil spray, you'll be using a lot less than you would if you were just pouring the olive oil into your salads or into your food. And then we've got avocados as well. And we all know that avocados is a healthy fat, but maybe even having a quarter of an avocado more a day than you need to is going to keep you carrying more weight than you need to. So these tiny, small adjustments in your diet is going to make a massive difference at the end of the day. So let's just go back to it, which is alcohol, nuts, avocado, and what else did I say? Alcohol, nuts, avocado, and legumes as well. So I used to find that I love legumes, but I found that whenever I would eat legumes, I would always, the scales would never lie. The next day they would go up. So it's all about portion control at the end of the day. So if nuts are a trigger food like me, and you need to just keep away from them, or you can put a tiny amount into a little container and take it to work with you, then that's fine. But be very aware that the reason that you're carrying extra weight or more weight than you want to is not because it's you, and it's not because that's just me, I just can't lose weight, everybody else can lose weight, but it's just me. It's because of some actions that you are taking that are leading to that, which is always about excess calories. Yes, of course, some people have a tendency to lose weight easier than others. Some people have a tendency to keep weight on more than others. As an example, I'm carrying the obesity gene. I've had my DNA done, and I know that I carry the obesity gene, but I am not obese. So I have a tendency to put on weight if I don't watch it. So that's all that means, is I'm predisposed genetically to carry more weight than other people. But that doesn't mean I need to be obese. That's just an excuse. It just means I've got to be more vigilant than the average person when I'm deciding what I'm going to eat. So just because you're eating healthy food does not mean that you will be carrying weight in your body that you are happy with. And so if you do feel uncomfortable, and if you do feel that you are following a diet that is healthy, have a look at your portion sizes, have a look at how much you're having and the calorie content of things like good oils, nuts, avocado. So even though all those three things are completely and totally healthy, they are very high in calories, and it's very easy to not only not lose weight, but to put on weight when you're having those three items consistently. So be careful as to how much you're actually having. So I hope that's been helpful. If you want to make sure that during these holidays that you feel good about yourself, start implementing strategies from now. And so if you want to call HypnoFit, we're happy to speak to you, to talk to you about what's going on for you and help you with some strategies. All right, so have a great day, and I hope that's been helpful.